Hey folks, Dave back here in Studio A, running another test tonight as I'm playing some Payoff Pitch, and I'm using the PC Replay Baseball, or Replay PC Baseball, whatever you like, as my stat keeper here. I just played a few innings. It actually went quite well, so I'm going to gamble here and try to do something live tonight and see how it goes. It was going pretty smooth for me earlier, so I'm hoping it continues. Um, how I'm doing it here, I'm using ball roller to roll the dice, and when needed, I am going to use the FAC cards. But let me tell you, I got the FAC cards in, and when you roll your own dice, you really don't use a lot of fast action cards unless I'm doing something wrong. So I guess we're going to learn together, and if anybody's used the fast action cards, let me know if I'm doing it right or wrong, because I tell you, it's kind of weird. They didn't come into play. I still have to use all these charts here. I still have to use a bunch of the charts. Maybe I don't. Maybe I'm doing it wrong, but I find that it's just still a heck of a lot easier to use the charts and the fast action cards for some things. So let's move on here to the game. So this is my setup here that I'm using. You can see that I've superimposed the county stadium ballpark and wheelhouse thing over to my this way here. That's right from the Payoff Pitch game. So we can see the county stadium and the checks here from the stadium. I do not have all the cards inputted from all the players. That would be quite the chore. So what you're going to see is you're going to see the PC Replay Baseball cards, which are not going to be involved in a game. I am going to be inputting all the stats using Payoff Pitch. But it was going pretty well. So let me show you what I got so far. Okay, so let's just play a little bit, and hopefully I don't run into any snags, okay? But the initial test went pretty well, and so let me show you what I got going on. So we're in the game here. So far it's all just like Replay PC, except for ball roller. So now I got Al Bunbury up, and when I go to input the stats, it will come up behind the logo here. I mean the ballpark, so you won't see me inputting the stats. That's the only drawback I found, but at least I can put up the county stadium ballpark check from Payoff Pitch. Okay, so here we go. This is Payoff Pitch, but I'm going to input everything into PC Replay Baseball, and hopefully it goes as well as the first time. So this is Al Bunbury up now. So this is going to be an 8, so it's going to be in play, and a 43 in play is going to be ground ball back to the mound, so G1. So there's going to be a ground ball back to the mound. So 1-3, score that 1-3, and he is out. So that's kind of how this works, and it goes pretty well. So you can see I got the out up there. It records the stats for me, and all I do now is take my cards and I just flip to the next card, and then I read off of Rick Dempsey's card, who's up. So let's roll the dice here for Dempsey. So this is going to be a 2. So this is going to be a defense check. So now, hi Robbie, I'm running a test here. Hopefully it goes well. So a defense check. So now I flip the fast action card. So my defense check is going to be the range of the center fielder. So that is Thomas. So I need to check Gorman's Thomas's rating and range. So he's a B. Okay. So I go to the ballpark card here, and the range of a B using that 37, range of a B using 37 is going to be an out. All right. So Dempsey slaps this in the right field, and that's going to be a short fly ball. Or was that center field? Sorry, that was center field. Short fly ball into center field, and that's going to be a catch by Thomas. So that's going to be a fly out center field. Yeah, okay. Pretty good so far. All right, so there's 2 away. And so far things are going okay. It's so much easier when you just read off the cards here. All right, so it's Gary Roenick up now. And I still got my Baltimore visor in. I'm all excited. I got my Baltimore visor. So let's do the ball roller here. So 7, this is going to be off the tough chart. And 10 off the tough chart, that is a strikeout. So we go over here, we put down the K, and that ends the side. So 3 up, 3 down. No problem at all for Larry Sorensen. So Dennis Martinez on the mound here in 1970 in my exhibition game, and it's going to be he's facing, who is it? Paul Molitor. Paul Molitor's up at the plate. So let's roll our dice here. And 8 is in play, and an 11 in play is going to be a single. So Molitor gets a single. So I'm going to come over here, hit my single, and he should be on base, and he is. Okay, so Molitor's on first. Now, his steal rating is a C, and Dempsey is a 1. So C1, it's poor. It's a very poor chance. So I'm not going to try to steal. However, Sal Bando is a very good bunter. So I'm going to try to bunt him over. So using the fast action cards, I'm going to flip a fast action card and look under the bunt column. He's a B. So B for bunt, and that is a sacrifice hit for the bunt. So Sal Bando moves him over. So I need to go here, and let's see, how do I score a sacrifice? Sacrifice hit. Oh, and I got to see where it goes, actually. So I'm not sure how I can figure out where the sacrifice goes. There is a way to figure it out. I haven't figured out the fast action cards yet. So I'll just say first base. So he's going to be a sacrifice hit down to first base. Okay, sacrifice hit, Molitor second. Yep, okay, cool. That's pretty good. So I still like the charts and the dice for payoff pitch. I think it's just easier to find things. As stupid as that sounds, because I could know that if I roll the dice, I could see the defensive position on that bunt right there. Whereas here it just says, sacrifice hit, and it doesn't tell me where it went. At least I haven't found where it went yet. So I'm just going to say it went down to first base. And so now Molitor is moved over. So Bando gets his job done, as our Red Sox fan would say. And we're going to send it up to the plate. Let me get rid of this here. So now coming up is Cecil Cooper. Okay. You're waiting for envelopes to arrive? Yeah, cool. And before you sort out your cards, cool. Yeah, it's always fun doing that stuff. It really is. All right, so Cecil Cooper's up, and he's facing Dennis Martinez. So we have a 23, a 20. So I should say a 5. That's tough. A tough 42. Oh, that's a single. Okay, so now we're going to use the fast action card. So Cooper singles. He singles to the opposite field, so he singles into left. And the runner on second advances one base. So Cooper singles, and Molitor stops at third base. Okay. Now, Molitor, his running is a 5. If it was a little higher, I sometimes you can push it. I think there's something in the rule that said you can push it, but no. So according to the fast action card, man at second stops at third base. Okay. So we got first and third now, and it's going to be Don Money. And Don Money I put in as my DH tonight. So hopefully he's going to get some money tonight. So Don Money comes up, 2 on and 1 out. So let's roll our dice here. So 4. So that was patient. A patient 04 is a base on balls. So they're loaded up. The bases are loaded for Ben Ogilvy. Here comes Ben Ogilvy with the bases loaded. Now, this is where it gets crazy. Okay, so Uncle Ron said, do not play in. Ron says play back. So we're going to play double play depth here. So we're going to hope for a ground ball if you're Baltimore. All right. Here's Ogilvy now, facing Martinez, trying to get out of the jam. And remember, there hasn't been any hits yet so far, I don't think. Oh, 2 hits. There's been 2 hits. Okay, this is going to be 7. This is in play. 52 in play. 52 in play is a G5. So I think you get out of the inning. So we go ground ball, and the double play is a 7, and the double play is an 8. So it's a 7, so it's a G5, and that's a double play right there. And I learned that if it's equal or less than both, it's a double play. So a 7 is less or equal than 7, and less or equal. So that is a double play. Down to G 52, G5. So go over here. It's going to be a double play. So G5, double play. So G5. So we'll go 5, 4, 3. How about that? So double play, 5, 4, 3, and he gets out of the jam. So Ogilvy with the bases juiced. Couldn't do anything, and Martinez says, thank you very much. Okay, so now we go to the top of the second, and I'll pick up the pace as we get going here. I'm still kind of figuring this out, and I'm trying to use 2 different interfaces. Okay, Singleton now. Ken Singleton's facing Sorensen. And this is going to be Patient 36. Patient 36 is base on balls. So he'll go down to first base. Thank you very much. Singleton's on first base. Now, his stealing is a B, so we'll be looking at B3. And B3 is very good. According to the chart, it's very good. So we're going to try to steal. So Singleton's going to try to steal off the very good chart. And very good, he's thrown out. Holy cow, he is tossed out by Moore, the catcher. So I got to come over here, stolen base, caught stealing, and I think that would be the second baseman. And yeah. So, there's one away now as he was gunned down, trying to steal. Ken Singleton gunned down, and he had a pretty good chance of getting there, and he did not. So now there's one away, and DeCincey's still at the plate. So let's roll our dice for DeCincey's. That's going to be 10. It's going to be ballpark check 28. So you can follow me on this. A ballpark 28 for a right-handed batter. Ballpark right-handed batter 28 is wheelhouse. So now we roll again for the wheelhouse. The wheelhouse on DeCincey's. Wheelhouse DeCincey's is a 30. And, long fly ball. I'm going to check my card here. Long fly ball. And that is gone. What does it say it's going to? See, that's the other thing, is it doesn't say where it's going. It says it's a home run. Oh, hit outfield. It doesn't say where it is. That's the other thing. I wish I knew like where it went in the outfield. But it's a home run for DeCincey. So we go over here to single, double, triple, home run. Okay. And so there's one run in on the home run by Doug DeCincey. So Eddie Murray comes up. Take me home tonight, Eddie Murray. He faces Sorensen. And this is going to be 5. 5 is in play, and a 78 in play is going to be a fly ball out to center field. So fly ball, center field, and he is out. All righty, so it's up to Lee May now. 2 outs. Remember that guy got picked off stealing there. If he didn't steal, it would have been a 2-run homer. And Todd B, how's it going, Todd? I really think replay games could sell their stat input package as a standalone product. That's what I was looking for. I was looking for a stat package so I could play some ball and stream it like I'm doing right now with the cards. And I stumbled on this, and next thing you know, it's like, well, it works this way, but you can also play the game, or you can roll your own dice. This is fantastic. We talked about it on the show today a lot. We really like this game. I really like this game. All right, so now it is Lee May up. So 2 outs, Lee May coming up. 1-0 Baltimore on the home run by DeCincey. So let's roll the dice here. And this is going to be 7. So this is going to be a tough one here. A tough 91 is going to be a ground ball down to the shortstop. So nice play by Yount to scoop that up, and that will retire the side. But they get a run on the homer by DeCincey, and Baltimore leads this one here in Milwaukee, 1-0. Sorry, I had a little bug on my screen I had to clean off. Oh, let's see. Some use strat, putting in stat. Yeah, the strat one confuses me. It really does. This is just so much cleaner. It really is. Okay, so it's Sixto Lezcano up. It's his first bat of the day. As I think pretty much they've gone down in order. So this is the 3rd inning. And here we go. And that's going to be a 4. That's going to be patient 91. And he might as well be patient 0. Because that's a ground ball down to the shortstop. And there is one away. Here's Robin Yount coming up. And the bottom of the 2nd. He's playing short tonight. So, Robin Yount facing Martinez. And this is going to be, ballpark check, 26. Ballpark, right-handed hitter, 26. And that's going to be wheelhouse. So, it's in the wheelhouse of Robin Yount. 23. And this is going to be a single. So Yount singles, and let's see what a single goes. Long single into the gap into center. So Yount is on with a single, and so there's one on and one away. And he is a C stealing rating, so a C1 is poor. So Robin Yount is not going to steal. There's no sense having Gorman Thomas trying to bunt him over. So here we go here. What's Robbie got to say? I think it has more value to computer game, though. Yeah. Strat allows you to roll your own dice, but I don't know if I think you can put in your own plays in Strat. It's just not quite as easy as this. You do have to own that season of replay, though. You do, unless you create plays. I don't know if you can or not, but it's just easy just to get the season. That way you can play it and replay if you want. All right, so Storm and Gorman up. This is going to be a defensive check. So now we're going to use the FACs for a defensive check, okay? And we're going to check the range of the third baseman. So we hit it down to DeCinces. So DeCinces, we just had him here. DeCinces is a C. So DeCinces C on the chart here. So now we need to, let me see. I think we need to do we re-roll here? So we did defensive check. Flip the card. Yeah, now we're going to re-roll again. So C, and the check is 20, and that's going to be a hit. All right, so he hits it down to third base. So Gorman Thomas smacks it down to third base, and that's going to be a hard grounder. All right, no, I'm sorry. That's a single with a star. It's going to be a single with a star. Single with a star. So a single with a star is... ball just out of the reach, runners advance, one base. Okay, so that's just going to be a single. Like I say, I'm still getting used to payoff pitch here, getting used to the flow. So that's going to be a single by Gorman Thomas. So we got two on now, and it's going to be the catcher, Charlie Moore. He faces Martinez here. So let's roll the dice. 3, another defensive check. So we're going to flip a fast action card. Error on the first baseman. So... we need to check Murray. We need to check Murray's error rating. He is a 3. E3 for Murray. So, E3, we're going to roll the dice. An 85 E3 is an out. So, what happened on the out? The out in the infield is a ground ball plus and an advance. So, let's check my out here. So, ground ball plus advance. Batter out at first, all other runners advance at base. So, if that worked out, so it's not an error. So, what did I say? That was a batter out at first, everyone else advances. So, let's see if I can do this here. So, go into my stats, go into my detail. So, this is going to be a ground out. I think it was first base unassisted, right? That was the check we did was error first base. He did not make an error. So, first base, ground out. Unassisted, and these guys move up a base. So this guy goes here, and this guy goes here. So if I did it right, yep. So Yount and Thomas move up, and the batter at first is out. I think I did that right. Yeah, this is definitely a clean interface. It really is. Even I can figure it out. All right, so I go to the top of the lineup now. So Molitor's up now. They trail 1-0. Molitor's up, and they have runners in scoring position. 2 of them, in fact, but there's 2 away. So a 3. This is another defensive check. So let's flip the fast action card. Defensive check. The range of the left fielder. So the left fielder today is Roenick. So the range of Roenick. We got to check Roenick here. Roenick is range in left field is a C. So we're going to roll the dice for C on our range chart on the county stadium. 13 on the range, a C, and that's a hit. So what kind of hit is it? As a hit into the outfield, that's a single with 2 stars. So everyone scores on this play. Because it's 2 outs, a single with 2 stars. So Molitor gets the job done with a single. And let me go here. Let me go single into left field. And wait, what happened here? What did I just do? Oh, hang on a sec. Let me undo. Let me undo. Let me go to my details. So it's a single, left field. This guy's safe. This guy's safe. So it clears the bases. Okay, that's what I wanted to happen. Okay, so Malta, that single in the left field, clears the bases, and they take the lead. Oh, you picked up some action. Oh, yeah, the sales for Action PC were ridiculous. They really were. Sal Bando coming up now. So let me get rid of this so we can see what Sal Bando did today. So he had a sacrifice bunt, it looked like, is what he did today. Down to the first baseman. All right, so he's up with 2 outs. Let's see what Sal Bando can do in a 2-1 game. 8. So this is going to be in play, but a 78 is going to be an out, and it's going to be a fly ball to center field. Going back is Bunbury, who makes the catch in deep center field, and that retires the side. But they get a couple of runs, and they take the lead, 2-1. Al, Red Sox fan, how's it going? And Texas Leaguer here, he got Action PC over the weekend too. Yeah, that's a good one. All the Action PC games are fun. They're really, really fun. But tonight I'm doing Payoff Pitch, and I'm inputting the stats here into Replay Baseball. It's getting a little quicker, but I'm still learning Payoff Pitch too. So Kiko Garcia comes up facing Sorensen here in the third. So this is going to be in play, 83. And that's going to be a ground ball down to the shortstop, Yount. And the ground ball 6-3 and is 1 away. Here comes Rich Dower. It's his first appearance of the game. Dower is the second baseman in this one. And you got that's cool. I never heard of that baseball game, Don, bro. I've never heard of that. All right, so let's take a look at Dower now facing Sorensen. 11. Ooh, Patient 72. That's going to be a fly ball center field. Thomas underneath it, and will make the catch. 2 down here in the top of the third in Milwaukee. I got my new setup going today. I like the background I have here, and I like how everything's set up. I can read everything a lot better. The black and the fade and stuff I didn't really see very well. And let's see. Where are we now? Okay, Al Bunbury's up. 2 on, nobody but Al Bunbury. 7. This is going to be tough. And the 52 off the tough is going to be... Oh, he just missed a single. That's going to be ground ball 5. So ground ball down to third base. Nice play by Bando. And that retires the side. So let's go to the bottom of the third, shall we? The chat room is all yakking away about baseball games. Hopefully they got some good stuff on Black Friday. Digital to Dice Black Friday recap show come out today if you want to check that out. And we continue with the Payoff Pitch. Like I say, I still haven't hardly used any fast action cards at all playing this way. I'm still referring to the charts. Maybe I'm doing it wrong. All right, so nobody on, nobody out. Cecil Cooper comes up for Milwaukee. He's singled. 6 is tough, and a tough 57 is going to be ground ball of third base to Cinces. The first, and Cooper is gone. 1 away. Don Money comes up. The money man, the DH, he walked. 6, a tough 66, and tough 66 is a ground ball down to second base. Dower with it, and Dower retires Money. No money for you. Ben Ogley comes up. He grounded into a double play. I think the bases were loaded. Don't tell him that. And this is going to be 7 is in play, a 30 in play. Ooh, that's going to be an out as well. 30 in plays. Pop up. Oh, to second base. Where's my pop up to second base? Pop up, second base. Thank you very much. And the inning is over. So, let's advance now to the top of the fourth here in Milwaukee. Yeah, I'd love to get the guy from Payoff Pitch on the show. I'd like to talk to him. This is a fantastic game. It gets a little complex sometimes because you got to kind of follow all the charts and stuff, but it's not impossible to follow. As I rarely get stuck, I always find what I'm looking for. I've only played a couple of games, so I need to play more so I get into the flow of all the the little things that happen during the game. There's a lot of little things that happen in the game that you just need to know, and I'm constantly refreshing myself. All right, Mr. Dempsey's up. He flied to center field, and he'll kick off the 4th inning. And this is going to be in play, a 28 in play. Oh, he just missed that one. He got underneath it, pops that up. Molitor at second base coming over, and Molitor will make the catch, and there's one away. Gary Roenick, the left fielder, comes up, and he struck out. What I really like about this is that you can input your own stats and roll the dice over here if you want, but it's just the idea you still get the full use of PC Replay interface here. Like, it tells me what he did at his at-bat. It tells me his average. It tells me what position he's in the lineup. So you still get full use of the game, but you're just putting in your own stats, playing a completely different game. I really like that. I really can't wait to jump into a game like this in my 79 season. This is just a one-off I'm playing tonight, but I could play some games in 79 and just play this method, and that would count in my season. And that was really kind of cool too. All right, so Roenick up with one away. And, oh, yeah, Al, Replay Basketball, yeah, that is so good, too. Oh, my gosh, Replay Basketball is so good. It really is. All right, so let's see what Roenick does here. Roenick, this is going to be in play as well, but a 62 is going to be a fly ball into right field. And let's see, fly ball in the right field. And just for kicks, I will look, and that's a short fly ball in the right field, so Lexcano had to come in and scoop that up on the run. So 2 away, Singleton's up. He walked his first time, so let's see what Singleton's going to do. 8, that is in play as well. In play 36, and he pops this one up right behind the plate. Coming over to make the catch is Moore, and yes, he does. So we're going to go to the next inning, which is the bottom of the inning. Are you kidding me? PC Replay emailed me to say they were impressed that Dent homered in my game. Are you kidding me? You're just pulling my leg, right? Seriously. All right, let me go to the intermission screen here. Did they really? Intermission screen. Did they really say that? Did they really say that they were impressed that Dent homered in my game? Again, I streamed it, so you can go back and catch it live. He did. He homered in that game. That'd be kind of funny if they saw that. But I just hope they realize that we're playing their game and we like it, and our community likes their game, and hopefully that they made some money on Black Friday, and that there's good feedback and positive feedback coming about their game. So hopefully they see that. Hopefully they like our streams. I mean, Al streaming and myself, and a lot of people are streaming these games. So I'm hoping that they appreciate what we're doing, and just and we appreciate their game as well. So back to the game here. And so where do we stand right now? Oh, we're going to the bottom of the inning. Bottom of the inning. And it's going to be Sixto Lezcano for the Brewers coming up, facing Martinez. And this is going to be a patient 0-2, and that's going to be a base on ball. So Lezcano goes down the first. His stealing is a C. So a C1 is poor, so we're not going to do it. Now, bunting, though. Robin Yount is an A bunter. So I think we're going to have him bunt. So Robin Yount, A bunter. Here comes the bunt. And, yes, he gets it down, and he's sacrificed. So sacrifice hit. And I don't know where that goes, though. That's the one thing. I like to see where that bunt goes. I guess I could roll the dice. So if I roll a 1d6, I'll just look at this here as a 1, so that's the pitcher. So it goes back to the pitcher. I guess I could do it that way. I just got to keep using charts. All right, so that's going to be back to the pitcher. And, yep, Lezcano moves over. And as Al Red Sox fan, Yount gets his JOB done. And so now Stormin Gorman comes up. He's single. The single might drive in another run here. Stormin Gorman facing off against Martinez. This is going to be patient 29. And this is a base on balls, too. So we got a couple of dudes on bases here. And coming up is Charlie Moore, the catcher. Moore grounded down to first base. He's not a very good hitter. So, well, we're just going to swing away. Swinging away. 5 is tough. 0-2, that's a strikeout. I'm getting good at learning that. So he strikes out. And it is 2 away. So 2 on, 2 out. And let's see, it's Paul Molitor coming up. Molitor singled, and he singled again, and he drove in a couple of runs, the only 2 runs of the game. So he got a chance to drive in more runs. So Molitor, 10, ballpark check, '08. And that's going to be wheelhouse for the right-handed batter. So wheelhouse for Molitor is a 15. Oh, man, he just missed a 3-run homer. A 15 is going to be a double. So let's check the double. And let me see. Runners advance 2 bases. Deep drive off the wall in right field, I think it is. No, left field. Anyway, one of the fields. It's a deep drive, so we'll call it left field because he's a righty. And runners advance 2 bases. And that's it. Now, I think if I wanted to get crazy, I could check Thomas's run. If Thomas was a decent runner, he's not bad. He's a 6. He might score on the double with 2 outs. Let me check here. I go back to my runner advancement shot. So with 2 outs, runners rated 6 or higher, advance 2 bases on a single, and score on a double. So, but again, if I use the fast action card, he doesn't score. So I'm just going to score it off the fast action card and just say runners advance 2 bases. Even if there's 2, there's 2 outs though. This is where I get stuck between the fast action cards and the dice, because with 2 outs, runners rated 6 or higher advance 2 bases on a single and score on a double. So he should clear the bases. I'm going to go with clear the bases. I'm starting to not like the fast action cards in this game. I found that I really enjoyed the dice and the charts because I'm still looking at the charts. So the fast action cards really aren't helping me except on ballpark checks. So I'm going to score this as a bases clearing double for Molitor. So let's go to my detail. It's going to be a double. And everyone's going to score. That's how I'm going to do it. Okay. So Molitor has had a monster day. I think he's driven in 4 runs. So it's 4-1 now for the Brewers. And so the human striker, I thought it was Stormin Gorman, not the human striker. Anyway, but who knows? If I'm playing this wrong, maybe I am. I don't know. I'm having fun, but I don't like it when I get discrepancies here. I'm not liking the fast action cards in this game. I think I might just go back to dice, except for certain things like bunting, stealing, and then the defensive check or the error check. Everything else I might just go back to the charts. I'm just not liking it that much. All right, Sal Bando comes up. He sacrificed and he flew to center, so he's got a chance to drive in a run. Martinez, 8 is in play. Ooh, but a 98 fly ball out to left field, and Roenick makes that easy catch, and so the inning is over. But Yount drives in a couple more runs. He's having a big day for Milwaukee, and we go to the top of the 5th. 4-1 home team. Yeah, my games, my rules. You're right. I guess I just got to find what's fun to be. I was really hoping the fast action card would get my game. I could flip these cards and get the game going, and this particular game, it's not that way. It helps a little bit, but I still find myself going to the chart quite a bit. So I think I'm just going to limit my fast action use to the few things, like I say, sacrifice, bunt, stealing, and the defensive checks. That's probably about all I'm going to do, because the rest of it is really just too confusing for me. And I just like going to the charts. I got used to going to the charts. So, okay, where are we now? So, DeSensei's up. All he did is home run today. So let's see if he can do this again. So at 22, this is going to be, Wheelhouse, 71. Wheelhouse 71, got under that one. Fly ball. Thomas makes the catch in center field. And Eddie Murray comes up now. All right, I'm going to try to pick up the pace a little bit and see if I can get this game to really flow. So bear with me while I try to pick up the pace a little bit. All right, Eddie Murray up now. So this is going to be tough, 74. And that's going to be a fly ball to center field as well. Fly ball to center field. Nice play by Gorman. 2 away. See if I can get this to flow. Lee May up. Lee May. That's going to be in play. 633 in play, and that's going to be a pop fly over here to first base. Pop out to first base, and Cooper makes the play, and that retires the Orioles. In the fifth, we go to the bottom of the fifth. Cecil Cooper coming up. Cooper singled and grounded out. Cooper now facing Martinez. That's going to be a defensive check. Now we'll use the fast action cards. All right, shortstop error. Let's check Garcia for an error. He's a 2. So 2 on the error rating. No, I'm sorry. 2 error. 2 error is 90, and that's going to be an out. So the shortstop, we'll just flip the card to make the play. That's going to be a ground ball. So ground ball to short, and that is that. So ground ball 6-3, and down goes Cooper. Don Money coming up. Don Money against Martinez. 5. Tough. A tough 58. Ooh, just missed that one too. And that's going to be a fly ball into right field. And Singleton is going to make the catch. So 2 away. Ben Ogilvy comes up. Facing Martinez. This is 8. 8 is in play. 22 in play is a single. So he hits this one. I'll flip the card here. A sharp liner into center field. So that adds a little bit of detail. So Ogilvy's on. Gonna put together a team of nothing, all or nothing. So that's kind of neat. Sixto Lezcano up. Let's take a look here. So that's a 7 in play. 24. That's a single as well. So, and Ogilvy is. So let's see. That's a single. 1 base. So we'll just go by here. We'll just go by that for right now. So line drive in the left field, runner on first, advances 1 base. So it's a single in the left field. He's not going to try to go to third base. I'm just going to freeze that. So I think I'm going to bounce back and forth between them as I see fit. I don't know. Maybe I won't. What was his running rating? So he's a 7. So if I check the chart here, right? If I check the chart, with 2 outs, runners higher, 2 bases on a single. See, he would go. See, that's why I do like the charts. I like the charts better than this because this takes into account, or maybe I can use them both. I don't know. See, I'm a little confused right now. I'm a little confused. So let me do this. So let me undo that. So we're gonna do a single, and this guy goes to third. Is how I'm gonna do it. Single to left field, and that guy goes to third. Right? Okay. I'm gonna do it that way. Like I said, I don't want to make this too complicated, but boy, this is just. I'm getting 2 different sets of results here. And I like the fact that I can check the run on 2 outs to see if they get the extra base, where the card doesn't tell you that. The card simplifies it, but I like adding the other thing. Okay, so who's up now? Who's up? Robin Yount. Robin Yount, single, a bunt, and a sacrifice. So with 2 outs, he can smack some guys in here. Yount, 22. This is patient 82, and he's patient 0 as he grounds it down the short to end the inning. So, but they don't get any. They leave runners stranded. And so now we're going to go to the top of the 6th. And it's still 4-1 for the Brewers. It's Todd B's got some good projects ideas going on in the chat room right now. Kiko Garcia, he is the shortstop. And this is going to be 6 in play, and 97, though. It's going to be a fly ball out to left field to Ogilvy. So, 1 away. Rich Dower, he flied out to center field in his only appearance of the day. 5 is going to be in play, and a 41 in play is a ground ball right back to the mound. Ground ball to 1, 1-3, and down he goes. And so, there's 2 away. Al Bumbry, and I like how you can see what he did down here. He got grounded out a couple times in this game, so here comes Al Bumbry. 5, in play 10, and that's going to be a single. So Bumbry singles to center field. So we got a man on. Bumbry's steal is a B, so a B1 is a fair chance, so he's not going to steal. So it's going to be up to Dempsey to knock him around. Hi, Glenn. Oh, so you think the card is just showing the chart results and not showing the text head that adds the 2-out rules? Okay. So you just remember the 2. Okay. I'm noticing that, Glenn, in this game, there's a lot of things that you just need to remember beyond the fast action card. That's why I was a little disappointed in the fast action card. I mean, I guess I could read it straight up and just say, okay, no matter how fast he is, he can't get the extra base. Or I could just say, if he's a fast runner with 2 outs, he should get there. Is kind of how I would do this. So I'm still sorting this out. So we're all learning right now with this here. All right, so Dempsey up. Dempsey facing Sorensen here. Here's Rick Dempsey, a 12. This is going to be a defensive check. So this is where the fast action cards go in. Defensive check. Third base error. So I need to go and check Sal Bando for his error rating. And Bando is, at third base, a 4. So 4 error. So 4, I'm going to roll the dice again. And 4/24 is an out. And that would end the side. So I can just flip for out in the infield. So that'd be a ground ball to third base to end the side. So ground ball, what was that, 5-3? Is that what that is? Okay. So that ends the side. So, okay, well, it is what it is. So that guy's out. And so Gorman Thomas comes up. He's single and got a base on ball. So somebody in the chat room didn't like Gorman, but he's doing pretty well. Oh, you got snow? I heard Pittsburgh got nailed with snow. I'm not sure where you are, Todd, but Pittsburgh supposedly got a lot of snow. We actually had a cold day, 40 today, but no snow. Thomas up now. He's facing Martinez, who's given up 8 hits in this game, so he might be getting kind of tired here. He can go 8 innings, though. So a 10 is a ballpark check. So a ballpark 59 on a right-handed hitter is wheelhouse. So this is wheelhouse for Gorman Thomas. A 64 is... Guess what it is? Guess what a 64 is in Gorman Thomas's wheelhouse? I don't know where it goes, but it is a home run. It's a homer. It's a homer for Storm and Gorman, and now they're warming up in the Baltimore pen. They got to really think about that. I'd like to see where the ball goes, though. There is a chart here somewhere that shows like where the ball goes on a hit. And that's what I have to find. Hit location chart. If I go to the outfield, it doesn't say where it goes. Hit, outfield, single. Yeah, it doesn't say where it goes. So I guess I just have to use my imagination, I guess. So that's a long drive, and Thomas makes it 5-1, and now they're warming up guys in the pen. So who are my options here? Let me see. So Baltimore. I guess Tippy Martinez would be the guy I would go to. I just want to make sure I have the card because I don't think everybody's carded in Payoff Pitch that would be in this game, but I could be very wrong. All right, so he's going to pitch, though. He's going to pitch to Charlie Moore. Oh, you're in Ohio. Oh, they got. Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, you advance runners that you see. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that would be. Yeah, I like that. The idea just. We started talking about Ron today. I was talking to Ron today, and one of the things we talked about was topic for the show was overthinking things, because you want to play it right. And I'll dig through these rules for 5 minutes trying to make sure I get it right. But then, the other part is, am I overthinking it? Should I just go with what my gut tells me that would happen in a normal game and just let that happen, considering I kind of don't care who wins? Maybe. So, all right, Charlie Moore comes up. Martinez stays in the game for right now. So this is going to be a wheelhouse. Oh, no. Wheelhouse 4. And Charlie Moore sends this one deep into left field, and he homers, and that will be it. So the 8th and 9th hitters send it over the fence, and Martinez's day is done. So Dennis comes out, and Tippy comes in. So Tippy is going to come in. And what I like about this is it keeps all the stats for me, so I don't have to keep all the stats. So Tippy Martinez is going to come into the game. So not a good outing for Dennis Martinez. 10 hits, 6 runs, and he didn't get out of the 6th inning. So You envision going off the scoreboard, yeah. What's kind of funny is was it one of these games? It was like maybe it's this game here. You can put in your own description for the park because one of them was like it goes off the scoreboard, but there was no scoreboard. So I might have to play around with the descriptions in this game and really get fun and get creative. So where are we right now? So we are 2 runs in, back-to-back homers, right? Was that back-to-back homers? Let me check my box score real quick. I'm sorry, dice roll is in the way here, but so yeah, look at that, home run and home run. I love this game. I love the stat package. I like everything about it. Okay, so now Paul Molitor comes up. So we've had back-to-back home runs. They chase Dennis Martinez. Tippy Martinez comes in, and let's see what he can do here. So an 8, that's tough, and they're gonna get him here. So a 57 is a line drive to 6. So line drive to 6, and what is 6? Shortstop. So Garcia, line out at the shortstop. Garcia makes the play. So we finally have one out. In this game. I keep forgetting to check for wild pitches, but luckily they don't come up that often. And these guys, Sorensen doesn't have a wild pitch. Martinez does. Sal Bando, a couple of bunts, a couple of flyouts in this game. 4 is in play, a 57, and that's going to be a fly ball into right field, and Singleton will make the catch. 2 away. So Martinez coming in and getting guys to sit on the bench with an out. And Cecil Cooper up now. Cecil Cooper, 4 in play and an 88. And that's going to be a ground ball down to second base. Ground ball, second base, 4-3. And that retires the side. Okay, so we're moving along a little bit now. A couple of home runs, a little bit of excitement going on. Not quite as smooth as if you just rolled the dice in PC Replay, but at least you can play some other games here, and I really like this. So it's going to be Roenick now. Roenick facing Sorensen. He's got a 2-hitter going right now. 4, wheelhouse, but it's a 78 in the wheelhouse, and a 78 wheelhouse is a fly ball out to Thomas in center field, and he'll shag that one down, and there's one away. Singleton walked and popped out to the catcher. Here is Singleton now. 10. This is a ballpark check of 52, and he's going to be hitting from the right side, I think. So a 52 ballpark check won't really matter. That's a wheelhouse. So wheelhouse for Singleton. 66. Wheelhouse is a single. And let's flip the card. Fast action card, a single into left field if you want to really get all about it. So, nice job by Singleton to get on. 6-1. They're not going to really try to steal or anything right now, although a B3 is a very good chance. We need we're going to steal. We're going to steal. A very good chance to steal. Here goes Singleton. Very good. And he is safe. So, let's get a stolen base. Stolen base 2. Okay. So, Singleton slides into second, safe. And DeCinces is up, and he's got a home run and a fly ball in this game. So, DeCinces facing Sorensen. 6 is in play. In play 76 is a fly ball center field 8. So, fly ball center field 8. And now, if we check the fly ball chart off of in play, all runners hold. So I'm going to go with that. So fly ball center field, all runners hold. And there we go. 2 away. Eddie Murray comes up. Take me home tonight, Eddie Murray. He's flied out a pair of times here. Singleton on second base, looking to score. 10. Ballpark check. 60 on a righty is going to be wheelhouse. Wheelhouse check. Wheelhouse 30. And this ball is gone. Murray jacks it out of here. And just like that, it's 6-3. So Eddie Murray, he took everybody home tonight with that drive. Knocks home a pair of runs. And we got a game again, folks. Yeah, we got a game. Yeah, rolling the old dice would be fun. I just put up the ball roll because I want to show something with the dice anyway because I can't show all the cards here. That would be quite the setup. So you're just going to have to take my word for everything that's going on here. But at least you can see the stadium and you can see the dice roll. And if you had that season, you could follow along at home, as they say. Lee May coming up. Lee May facing Sorensen. 7 tough, 0-4, and that's a strikeout. And that will retire the side. But a couple runs in on the homer, and it's now 6-3. Don Money coming up. And I wanted to check the pitchers there. How are the pitchers doing? The pitchers. Where's my pitchers total? Play print box score. Oh, here's my pitching down below here. Okay, so Martinez, 10 hits, 6 runs, and 1 strikeout. That wasn't very good at all. And Sorensen, he's got 2 strikeouts. And he's given up 2 home runs, huh? Ooh. All right, so here's Martinez now. He's faces Don Money. Nobody on, nobody out. Don Money now. A 5. That's in play. But in play 82 is going to be a ground ball down to Garcia at short. And fires it over and is 1 away. Ogilvy up now as Bears Den arrives at the park. I wonder if Bears Den got any snow. Ben Ogilvy now facing Martinez, Tippy Martinez. This is going to be tough, 32, and that's a strikeout. So, 2 away. Sixto Lexcano comes up. He ground ball, base on balls, and a single. And let's see what Sixcano's going to do here. 3, the defensive check. So now we're going to flip the fast action card. Third base. So he hits it down to third base to DeCinces. So let's see. DeCinces. Error third base. DeCinces is error 4. So let's roll the dice on error 4. Error 4. 57. Error 4. And that's going to be an out. So hits it down to third base. Ground ball. So ground ball to third base. So GB ground out 5-3. And that does it for the Brew Crew. Kiko Garcia coming up. No snow in Chicago. We had some last week. It's gone. Yeah, we had snow on Halloween. That's about it. Oh, you got a pile of cards, a 79 payoff pitch. That is awesome, Robbie. 79. Yeah, that's what I'm playing right now. Part of me thinks I should have got it printed out, but if he gets 80, if he gets the 1980 season, I'll get that printed because I like 1980. So let's see here. All right, so where are we now? Okay, Kiko Garcia comes up. Sorensen's still in the game for right now. And this is going to be tough 81 and tough 81. Oh, just missed a hit there. Tough 81 is going to be a fly ball to Gorman, Stormin G. Gorman out in center field. 1 away. Here comes Dower now. Rich Dower, what has he done? He's flied out and he's grounded out. Not a good day for Dower. Dower, now this one's in play, and a 58 in play. It's going to be a fly ball to Lexcano, and it's 2 away, just like that. So you can actually get this game to flow if you're playing cards and dice. I mean, depending on the play and what happens, depending how well you know the game. I just don't know what payoff pitch well enough to make it flow, but I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you think this is doable once I learn the game? I mean, you know, there's probably other games I could play that be a little bit quicker, but just the idea, I think this works. I think this works. Al Bunbury coming up. And this is going to be tough 71 and tough 7 ground ball down the short, down a yount. So that ends the side. I think I got this moving now. I think I got it. Oh, you bit the bullet and got some seasons for Strat. I wish they had more seasons for Strat that I liked. All the good seasons are gone, and they're just gone. So there's not much left for me to buy in Strat. Robin Yount coming up. Martinez still on the mound here. And we got a 7. That's going to be tough 38. Oh, he cuts out a single, though. And let's flip to see where it is. All right. So the single is into center field. So single for Yount on the plate. And I'm going to get some more fast action cards. Not that I'm going to need them all, but. All right, so Yount is on. His steal is a C. And we said C1 is poor, so we're not going to steal. Gorman Thomas, his bunting is very good with an A, but he's got a single, a base on balls, and a home run. Do we really want to bunt in a 6-3 game? Boy, what do I want to do here? Because then Charlie Moore comes up. He's not that good, but Mullet is good. So I'm gonna try to bunt. Bunt A. Here comes a sacrifice bunt by Gorman Thomas. Bunt A, and he successfully sacrifices himself. Now, where did it go? Where did it go? So 2d6. Let me roll 2d6. A 5. So a 5 is third base. So he sacrifices down to third base, which is what, 5? And Yount to second. Okay, getting the hang of this. Oh, you got lots of seasons in the book. Yeah, I didn't stop playing until a couple of years ago, and all the 70s are gone. You know, I'd love to get like 78 and 79 for Strat, but, you know, it is what it is. All right, so Yount is down at second. Thomas gets his job done. Charlie Moore, well, he's homered too. He's homered. And with one away, here comes the pitch. This is going to be a tough 40. This is a single. So, this is a single. So, this is where we run into problem. So, he's a 6 runner. So, here's a single. If I flip the card, single says blooped in the right field, runner on second scores. So, there's one scenario. And he's a 6. There's only one away. So, if I go to the chart now, and I got a single into center. Oh, I'm sorry. Blooped in the right field. So it's blooped in the right field. And I got a 6 and a 2. So what is this now? Using the lower die, a 2. Runner on second scores. So in both cases, Yount scores on this single. So we're going to go and we're going to do a single into right field, and he scores. And, yep, that's how we're going to do it. So both the fast action card and the chart said that he scores off the dice roll. I'm happy when they agree. So another run in as more singles it in. So the bunt by Thomas paid off. Yes, Thomas's promises. They brought back 62. Yeah, they need to bring back some good 70s and 80s. That's when I really watch sports. All right, Molitor up now. He's singled, and doubled. He's driven in 4 runs. He's been a beast with one away. So Martinez is going to pitch to him. This is a 10. It's a patient 54. And against a lefty is a single. And this is going to be a single into left field, and everyone advances 1 base. Okay. A single into left field. So Molitor is having a beast of a day. Sal Bando comes up. Sal Bando, what did Sal do? What did Sal do today? Oh, he's done a lot of outs today. He hasn't done very well. Facing Tippy Martinez. This is going to be a patient 75. And a patient 75 is a fly ball center field. And I don't think anybody's going to sacrifice here. So Moore's going to hold up. I'm just going to call that. Moore's going to hold up. Well, that was a short fly ball anyway. So short fly ball on my chart. Nobody can advance really anyway. So short fly, if the game is tied within a run, a guy can try to score from third. But aside from that, nobody advances on a short fly ball. Okay. 2 outs now. Cecil Cooper, he singles way back on his first at-bat, and then he's grounded out 3 straight times. So Martinez comes in. A 9 is a patient 0-3, and that's a walk. Oh, does that mean the bases are loaded? Holy crap. So the bases are loaded now, and it's the DH, Don Money, who's done nothing today. So Martinez still in this game. What's he going to do? We're going to keep Martinez in. Tippy's going to get out of his own jam. There's 2 outs. He's going to get out of his own jam. A ground ball is really messy here, especially if it's an error. But we're going to see if we can get through this. So Don Money now, facing Martinez. 10. Patient, 87. That's going to be an out. That's going to be a ground ball down to the shortstop, and that will end the inning. So he gets out of it. Tippy Martinez gets out of the jam. So we got the top of the ninth. Wow, we're in the top of the ninth already, folks. And it is 7-3. So the last chance for Baltimore, the last chance, and Rick Dempsey's up, and he is hitless for the day. He's 0 for 3. Sorensen is still in the game. Oh, wait a sec. I think he's fatigued right now, because if you go 8 innings and give up 3 runs, right? Hang on a sec. Let me just check. So I think if he gives up 3 runs and is fatigued, then he's got to come out, or he's fatigued. So let me just check. I think I'm going to go with it. I think I'm going to take him out just because of that. Pitcher fatigue. Pitcher stamina, 11. Okay. Anytime he considers 6 or more. Okay, and let me see. If he is allowed to, no. If he 3 or more runs, he's fatigued. Okay, so we got to take him out. So Sorensen goes 8 strong innings, but because he gave up the 3 runs, we do need to take him out. So Sorensen comes out. Let's see who we have in the bullpen. We have Augustine, McClure, Travers, Castro. See if I can find one of these guys. Moose Haas. Sal Bando's actually a pitcher. Boitano, Slayton, Reggie Cleveland. Yeah, how about Reggie Cleveland? Sound good? Reggie Cleveland will come in to try to mop things up here for Sorensen in the 9th. So, it all comes down to this, folks. It all comes down to this. His stamina rating was 8. So I figure if I get into the 8 with 3 runs, geez, maybe even last inning, I should have had him fatigued. I'm not sure how that fatigue works. So if he was in the 8th, I didn't realize it was in the 8th inning. So I probably messed that up. So if he was in the 8th and giving up 3 runs, he should have been fatigued, I guess, is how we should have done that. So I should have taken him out last inning. Oh, well. You know, this game flew by. I didn't realize we were in the 9th. I got to pay more attention to that. So, okay. So, we're going to bring in Cleveland. Here comes Reggie Cleveland. And he's going to see if he can get out of this. So, Dempsey starts things off. 7-3. This is a tough 24 against, and Reggie Cleveland's a righty. A tough 24. That's a strikeout. So, Reggie Cleveland comes in and fans Dempsey. Yeah, I think, Robbie, I did pick up on it. He should have pitched the H fatigue. Exactly right. I didn't realize it was in the 8th. I really didn't. I'm kind of learning the game and chatting, and it got away from me. So, yep, I should have had him fatigued in the 8th. Or put it in Cleveland. Okay, Roenick comes up. Roenick has done nothing in this game, and Roenick is what, the left fielder? I'll just let him hit. I'd sub in if I later on, but we're not. We're going to just let him hit. 6 in play. In play 35. And that's another out. That's going to be a pop fly to number 3. So who's number 3? First base, right? Cecil Cooper makes the catch. And it's 2 away. And this is it. Yeah, I think he was a Red Sox. Yep. Here it is, folks. It's the last man to come up. He's got to keep the game going. Ken Singleton. Base on balls. He popped up and he singled. Yep. So yeah, if he gets into the 8th, he gave up 3 hits or 6 runs, and he's fatigued. Yep. So I should have taken him out an inning earlier. Yep. So okay, I make a note and realize that I screwed that one up. Okay, Singleton facing Cleveland. Last chance, 2 away, and a 9 is patient. 69 is hit by the pitch. Ooh, Reggie Cleveland hit him. So, down to first base goes Singleton, and he's not happy. He is not happy. So, Doug DeCinces, he homered in this game. He's going to need another one to keep it going. Cleveland kicks and delivers. This is going to be tough. A tough 76, and this is going to be a fly ball to center. It's going to be short center by the fast action card. And that will do it as Thomas makes the catch, and the game is over. So that is that, folks. I guess we can take a look at things. Let me see if I can kill my my ball roller. I don't think I need ball roller anymore, so hopefully that won't mess up too much. And yeah, so let's take a look at some of the stats in this game. So let's I'll exit out. That should give us a box score. So let's go back to the box score here. Let me take myself off the camera. And let's take a look at our box score for this little fun game. So this is Payoff Pitch using the Replay PC Baseball. And I'm still learning the Payoff Pitch, but this was fun. This was fun. This is something I think I could get into. I don't know how much I'd stream because it does take a little bit longer, but this was fun. 7-3 Baltimore. And who is our stars here? Who's our stars? Series stats, print. Oh, it doesn't tell me who my stars of the game were. It does. Molitor. Okay. The Sensei's had a home run. Oh, look at all the home runs here. Thomas, Moore. Yeah, there's a lot of them. This was fun. This was fun. So let me go back to my ending screen here. So that is that. So yeah, folks, there was a little bit of Payoff Pitch test using PC Replay Baseball. Wow, look at how many L's I used in here, huh? Wow, look at that. How many L's are in baseball? Probably just 2, right? How about that? So, yeah, all in all, it was fun. I got to get a little bit better at Payoff Pitch, but I think I'm going to use this setup. I do like this because I like to have my stats. So I like that I can go and just, I can take a screenshot or post a box score on Digital to Dice over on Facebook. And, yeah, I can kind of contribute like that because I'm not going to really want to write it down and show it, like that. But so I think I'm going to use this when I play from now on, unless I'm just having a one-off fun game for the heck of it. But if I want to keep stats and show something, this is ideal. I mean, seriously, this is completely awesome. Is I gotta say. So anyway, I'm Dave. Hope everybody enjoyed this little test tonight. Ran about an hour. I suppose I could shrink that down a little bit once I get better at the game. But all in all, it works. It works pretty much how I hoped it would. So we will talk to everybody later. And stay out of the snow. If it's snowing, stay out of the snow. Brush off your car and then go back inside and play some fun games. Play stuff you got on Black Friday. I'm Dave. Talk to everybody later. Bye-bye.